Butler, Arizona, looking for the same thrills we got in Utah. Whoa! So this is the Cochise Stronghold in the Dragoon Mountains. We finally left Utah, forced south because of the winter that they were having, crazy snowstorm when we left. But the following video is going to show you some of the most epic things we did in Utah, including shooting some awesome guns. We met up with a friend that we met in our very own super secret hot springs, who invited us to his house in Boulder, Utah. He took us out shooting. That's loud. Whoa! So Utah was awesome. We went there kind of on a whim. We didn't intend to go that far north because we have been trying to escape the winter on this trip, but we went there because we met a guy who lives in Boulder, and he's kind of a backcountry hiking guide type thing, and so we went to visit him, and on the way we stopped in Zion National Park, and that was epic and beautiful. We did a few amazing hikes, conquered some of our fears. Braden did Angel's Landing, which took him 1,500 feet above the valley floor on a very razor sharp edge with nothing but a chain to hold on to up top, which was pretty scary. I didn't go. And then we went to go visit our friend Coulter, and he took us ripping around the desert in his four-wheel truck, and when we got out there, we went shooting, which was pretty awesome. Spent a day out in the desert shooting rocks and explosives. On our way south, Coulter recommended that we go check out Butler Wash, which is some really epic Puebloan ruins, and then we followed an old back road down to a main highway, and that place was riddled with ruins. It was amazing. We found some old pottery, tons of old cliff dwellings and cave dwellings.
So out here in the middle of Utah at Butler Wash, there are some old, ancient Anasazi ruins. It looks like quite a large building of some kind. A couple of these big circular rooms. Apparently back here, where they slept, now there's these little kind of caverns in the back here. Wood that they used to make maybe a little platform there. It's like an old castle. Just chiseled that away. Made a nice little platform there. And maybe these things too. So the other one's just back here, if you can see it. And now, got these footsteps up into this. Got a little wall out here. And there's a little building back there. So, let's see how we can do it. Not bad. And then as you come in here, see how you can see where they kind of chiseled it in. So this might have been another wall here. So that's Lynn's back there on the little ledge. Here we are, here, further down. So right underneath us is another cliff dwelling thingy. Here's another one up here on this ledge, but I'm not getting any closer to it because it's freaking me out. I find it fascinating. You can't see many of them here, but the natives have chiseled little footsteps into the side of the cliff for you to step on and hold on to. Like right where you think you need a spot, they've got a little foothold or handhold. It's crazy. One little hand groove. See more hand grooves along here? So you can shimmy along that little ledge without dying. Put these perfect little handholds to get me past this basically flat sheer cliff here. It's able to get me up before my nerves crushed. Pretty cool. These valleys and canyons are just full of these things. Cliff dwellings and pottery and little knife things and arrowheads. And
So at the bottom of Butler Wash Road, we followed the highway to the Valley of the Gods, which was epic, an epic drive. Basically what it is it's a valley that's filled with pinnacles and buttes, and tons of different types of red rock formations, and we drove through there. It was so beautiful. And from there, we took the highway into Arizona, and that led us right through Monument Valley, which is essentially the same thing as Valley of the Gods. And in my opinion, I thought Valley of the Gods was more beautiful, but on the way down, you come down this highway, and the valley opens up to one of the most famous scenes in film history, which is the scene where Forrest Gump is running through Monument Valley on his marathon across the country. So we stopped, took a few pictures, changed a tire, and made our way to Arizona. And here we are now, Cochise Stronghold, on our way to New Mexico.
And Lynn's held the fort back here.
Shouting encouraging comments.
I'm freaking out here.
I don't know what to say.